Good morning to anyone who's watching this on YouTube, following up after the live event, and good morning to everyone who's just joining us. We'll have a good few minutes of just letting people arrive, but it's really good to be here. It's a lovely day, and what better than to be here meditating together. I've even put a tie on for the occasion. So as usual on a Wednesday, we'll be doing the kindness meditation, and it's so needed, isn't it? I mean, in our own lives, and we do have an effect. We do sort of affect other people, so we have to trust that. Well, that will, carry on and extend outwards. So yeah, so it's a jolly good thing that we're doing. It's a very interesting 5 minutes or so, this, where you don't really start the class, the morning, the meditation, but people are arriving and yeah, good morning. So that's Dimple. Hello there. And you need me to talk all the way through? Well, yeah, I'll do my best. I think I am a talker, but I don't want to be a waffler. I don't want to waffle. So I'm trying to think of meaningful things. So when we do actually get underway at 7 o'clock, I'm going to read a bit of a poem. This is a theme I'm very keen on, and it's part of a Sanghaketu poem. And what I'm wanting to emphasize is we need space. We need to create space, especially if you're trying to meditate. It's not enough to just crash in a half hour in the morning or whatever we do. We need to have a more meditative space around that. So we need to adjust our lives, especially around meditation, before and after meditation. In fact, really, we need to approach our lives in that way to make our lives more still, more meditative. I'm really surprised seeing some people who, they might be very experienced people, order members and whatever, but they're still prone to rush and getting busy, and so I want to sort of draw us back to Sanghaketu's activities when he was in Kalimpong. He would spend hours in the garden, so I'm going to read a section of a poem which draws out this sort of theme, doing nothing basically, and feeling okay about that. I often find, well, okay, I decide I've been given a preset, learn to do nothing, so I might sit there and do nothing for a while, but I don't feel altogether comfortable with it. And during the day, there's this constant sort of, oh no, what do I need to do? What needs to be done? And so it's not easy. I'm not trying to say it's easy to learn to just be happy doing nothing, to just be. Wonderful if you can start to tap into that. Wonderful experience. So morning, Ratnagita. Morning, Sarah, Lynn. Oh, people are starting to arrive. Yes, we'll start just after 7. And as I was just saying, I'm going to read a section of one of Sanghaketu's poems. And the theme is sitting in the garden and doing nothing. So I was given a preset by Sona, who I used to live with. And he said, Sanghaketu, you need to learn to do nothing. And he told me, you need to sit in the chair and do absolutely nothing. He said, even put it in your diary, you're going to do absolutely nothing on, say, Sunday morning. So I tried this, and after a few minutes, I was finding it so hard. And eventually I built up to half an hour of absolutely nothing. And it's a great practice. It really is. So, yeah, that's going to be a bit of a theme. So, morning, Chris. The place of nothing, the place of doing nothing, because our lives are so busy. We're rushed around, And, there's a lot in our busy lives that conduces not to what we're trying to do, to develop stillness and kindness. There's a lot goes on, the busyness and the schedules we have to meet and all the rest of it. There's so much goes on that is working against stillness and simplicity. So we need to sort of be clear and make a conscious effort to counteract the prevailing sort of difficulties. So, morning, Stuart. We're starting to get a few people here. So yes, I'm not saying I'm a great exemplar at this. It's something I'm needing to remind myself as much as anyone else. I'm the chair of the Blackburn Centre, and inevitably there's going to be some sort of busyness attached to that. There's going to be some demands, demands on my time, and I do need to think through things. And for instance, what are we going to do after the centre reopens? Are we going to carry on Zooming? And good morning, Nita. So there's all these sort of demands and things that come to mind, but we need to be able to manage ourselves and manage our time. Sanghaketu, I know, was very good at this. He would decide to think about something, for example, on Thursday morning, and he wouldn't sort of think about it before that. And even if people were trying to draw him into some sort of planning or discussion, he would say, no, I'm going to think about that on another day. So we just wait for another minute, see how many more people we get. And then, hello, Alex. Good morning. We've got a great day for this. I mean, it is wonderful. So I'm going to start with reading just a small section of this poem from Sanghaketu, obviously written when he was in Kalimpong, and he spent years there living, as a monk, living the monk's life. Yes, I agree, Dimple. So the fruits of that time are still available to us. He spent a lot of time, from what I understand, doing nothing, and this is a very noble thing to aspire to. It's something I think a lot of us could approach and understand as being so worthwhile, and the benefits on our mental states would be beyond description. So this is a section, just a small section from a poem called The Great Work. So day after day, beside my friend the mountain, I sit, and as in dream hear close at hand my neighbours, tall bamboo and bubbling fountain, talking in words that I half understand. Not indolence or ennui, soul destroyers, nor sickness convalescent holds me here, but the great work, which to all mere enjoyers of doing must as idleness appear. Not indolence or ennui, soul destroyers, nor sickness convalescent holds me here, but the great work, which to all mere enjoyers of doing must as idleness appear. So with that, we can get into the meditation. I have to work on the assumption there might be some completely new people here. So I will go through the kindness meditation and just describe each section as we go into it. But basically what we're trying to do is cultivate kindness. And one of the things that I always try to remind people of is a basic dynamic of meditation is we're bringing together scattered energies, which means that when we get distracted ourselves in meditation, we need to bring ourselves back to the focus of that meditation. And we need to do that in a way which doesn't alienate us from meditation. We need to do it in a kindly way, basically. So we're doing kindness. If we sort of start to lose the thread, well, we just bring ourselves back. But as I say, in a kindly way, in an understanding way, it'd be a tragedy to sort of struggle and decide, oh, I can't do this, I can't meditate, which is absolute bunkum. Just bring yourself back. And it's part of learning to be kind to yourself anyway, but whichever meditation you're doing, just realize, yes, this is a central part of the practice. It's not about enjoying bliss or whatever you imagine. It's about just working in a gentle, kindly way. So we'll be doing the kindness meditation, and I'll ring the bell to mark the stages. And as I say, I will remind us as we go into each stage which one we're going into. And basically, we can use all sorts of methods. We can drop in a phrase, something like, may I be well and happy and making progress. Or we could find ourselves remembering something that was really enjoyable, something we really wanted to, sort of reconnect with. Or one of my favorite things is to remember really positive things people have said. So there's all sorts of methods to engage. And with the people like the neutral person and the person we find difficult, well, just remember the human beings just like us. That's what we need to remember, that we're all in this together. So I'll just give us a minute or so, just a moment or so, just to settle into a good posture. It's good to connect with the body, be aware of the feelings, the feet on the ground, how that feels, your bottom on the cushion or the chair. And be aware of the upper part of the body. Are the shoulders relaxed? Are you feeling any tension around the shoulders? And be aware of the head, the face. Maybe relax the forehead if that's necessary. And the back of the head. You can imagine lightly brushing away any tension. Be aware of your breathing. And just decide to let go of any thoughts, any concerns for the day ahead or anything like that. Just really be here. Be here in the present moment. This is really precious. So the kindness meditation, the Metta Bhavana. And in this first stage, we're developing kindness towards ourselves. So we might drop in a phrase, may I be well, may I be happy, may I be making progress. We might imagine ourselves in our favourite place. And just remember that you're here, practicing with other people. That says a lot as well. Now, in the second section, we focus on a good friend, someone who's alive, roughly the same age, and someone we're not sexually attracted towards. And now we wish them well. May they be well and happy, making progress with their lives. We might remember a time we spent together that went well. But don't worry if we're not gushing with lots of positive feelings. It's largely about the intention. Now, the third section. This is the neutral person, someone we might see them regularly, like the person who serves us in the convenience store, but we don't know them, we don't have any feelings for them especially. But we can bear in mind that they're a human being just like us. They live and breathe. They've got friends and family. They've got their own hopes and aspirations, things they enjoy. So we make them more of a fuller human being, and we wish them well. May they be well and happy, making progress. Now, in the next section, this is the person we find difficult, or maybe they find us difficult. But again, we want them to be well. We have the intention that we'd like to be on good terms with them. So may they be well, may they be happy, may their lives be making progress. Now, in the final section, we start to take the metta, the loving kindness, out to everyone in the world. We start by reconnecting with ourselves, the good friend, the neutral person, the person we find difficult, and then gradually wishing well to everyone. We start with people who are practicing at the moment on this session. Everyone in our house, our environment. May they all be well. May they all be happy. May they all be making progress. Gradually extending out the whole of York, the whole of Blackburn and Chorley, wherever we are. And we don't place limits on this. May everyone be happy and well. And gradually extend that feeling of well-wishing right round the world. May all beings be happy and well, including the animals. Now, as we draw the meditation to a close, just spending a moment or two relaxing, doing nothing, simply being, letting go of any effort, and just enjoying the fruits of the meditation. So thanks for being with us, meditating together. Yeah, I think it really is special to have found a way to be together in the mornings like this. And I'm trying to sort of join in on the other mornings during the week as well. Shaka Padar and Joe and Kate. So yeah, I think it's a great enterprise. Hope it sets your day up well. And yeah, um, let's go into the day and sort of be happy. All the best now. Yeah. You're welcome, Stuart, Sarah. Yeah. Have a good day, everyone. Yeah. Bye bye now.